Hey Texture Dolls, and welcome back to my channel. What do you think of my lock bun? Check it out, check it out. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Hair Talk Tuesday. Today we are going to be talking about why does your baby have a weave? Okay, so I know you guys saw last week, it was either the last week or the week before that, where there was this little girl who couldn't be more than 5 that had a sew-in. Oh my gosh. Like full on, braided down, middle left out, like full on sewing. Yeah, I'm so done. First of all, there's so many things I could say about this, but it made me upset because it's like, I get that you want to do a protective style on your kid, but at the same time, how far is too far? And to me, a sew-in is too far. You've basically decided that you are going to take away the childhood of a kid. Like, adults get sew-ins. And I don't think, even teenagers is a little questionable to me, because I just feel like we need to preserve kids being kids. That's just my opinion. I will give a teenager a sew-in if they're like senior in high school, at least over 16. At least over 16. And I think respectable length is like shoulder length, maybe like here, collarbone, like maybe a little bit lower. But when you start getting into like down to the butt, ridiculous bundles that it's like 6, 7 bundles in your hair, it's heavy. And you're still developing as a child. And back to the kid who was 5 and under, I'm not sure how old she was, but this is a child whose hair is still growing. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but most kids, they don't fully get in like their edges and their nape like until they're probably a good 10, 11 years old, like on the brinks of puberty, if not at puberty. And I said some because there are some kids who have started that process at 9, unfortunately. But for the most part, it's like, come on, like their hair is still growing, their hair is still developing. The follicles haven't even gotten to its adult stage at that point. And so now you're basically braiding something really tight and then putting something heavy onto their heads, because let's be honest, weave is heavy, and it can be, especially if you're putting a full weave. You know, that's at least 2.5, possibly 3 bundles, depending on how big the head is, in a child's head. That's crazy to me. It's absolutely insane. Not to mention the fact that I have seen probably more than I want to, like these jumbo crochets where it looks like the kid has like 5 and 6 packs of hair. What happened to, like, listen, I'm all for a protective style. My daughter, I've done a few on this channel, protective styles, twists and braids and updos and beads. I'm here for it all. And if you follow me on Instagram, you see that a lot of the kids that I style, if I do add a little bit of hair to their braids, but they're braids that make them look like children. Not these like jumbo braids and giant crochets where their head looks enormous and it looks like they're gonna topple over. Like, I'm trying to figure out where you all are going with this. And then we'll turn around and say like, oh, kids just aren't kids anymore. I partially blame the parents, Because if you're paying for your child to get a head full of weave and you want them to stay a child, just stay in. The weave, the makeup, the nails, like a 5-year-old should be a 5-year-old. 5-year-olds wear like ponytails and beads. Like somebody told me like, oh, you going real old school on your baby. You putting beads in her hair. That's what little kids wear. They sell them at the store for a reason. Like, I will never understand. She's not going to get weave. She has hair down her back. She's not going to get like big giant hairstyles. Like, I haven't even flat ironed my kid's hair. And not because I don't want to, like, or I feel like she's too young. I just feel like certain things are for certain times in life. And I don't remember wearing my hair down until I was like 7, 8. I mean, maybe like Easter, and then the next day you know, put it up in a pot. But like, I think we're going overboard. We're getting to a point where kids are getting blowouts at 5, and you know, all of this and all of that, and growing up way too soon. So I want to hear from you guys. Like, I know this is a quick video hair topic. It truly is, but it just kind of nerved me, and it was probably a good topic to get into, especially with this picture floating around Instagram and other media outlets like Facebook. And it's like, at what point do we stop trying to make our kids look like us? Like, I don't want my kid to look like me. I want her to look like herself, and I want her to be a child. I don't want her to go to school with bundles in her hair. I don't want her to go to school with gigantic crochet hair. Like, stop. It makes me laugh because it's not fair to the kids. Like, you're basically saying that you want them to be an adult in their hair only, and then not expect, especially little girls, and not expect them to have that attitude. Like, it comes along with it. I mean, I know how I feel when I get my hair done. I'm like, ew. The little girls are going to feel the same way, especially because they feel like they're getting a grown-up hairstyle. Mommy gets weave. Ooh, I got weave too. Mommy gets crochet braids. Ew, I got crochet braids too. Like, I'm not saying don't put crochet braids in your child's hair, because I have seen some that are super cute, but they're for kids. And it's not like they're like giant. When I say this, like jumbo crochet braids, and it just makes her look probably like she's 2 or 3 years older than she really is. Or like jumbo braids. Y'all, let kids be kids. Ponytails, if you're gonna do a protective style, I heard someone tell me this, and we had to have an argument. I actually turned her down to do her daughter's hair. She said that I don't braid tight enough. That she wants to take her daughter to the Africans because they braid a lot tighter, and she feels like it's going to last longer. So what you're saying to me is that you don't value your daughter's edges or hair because, again, still developing. Her hair is not yet where it should be in its adult stage, so you're pulling it out by putting a grave amount of tension on it. And then you're dissing me because I'd rather her hair be healthy than her have no hair for you to just continue to go to that. Look, I'm going to put out this disclaimer for everyone because I think it's very important. I will always be about healthy hair first and foremost. If you decide to sit in my chair and you want something that is going to pull your hair out, it was nice meeting you. I have to take that stance. I have to take that stance in order to continue to preach about healthy hair. Like, I can't say, oh, I'm about healthy hair, and then you come out and I have braided memories from when you were 2. Like, seriously, come on, we've got to do better. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about these pictures that I've posted in this video and just weave on kids in general. Hit me up in the comments below or on Instagram, because I will be posting this picture. Please let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and like this video. I will see you guys next week for another Hair Talk Tuesday. Bye-bye.